good afternoon and welcome to Manic Fishing. It's a bit of a blowy day today, but I've got Matt from Drift Fishing, the lure company, coming down, him and his brother. We're going to take them out in MANX BELLA today, my friend John Little. We're just going to go and have a look, see what it's like. If it's not too choppy, we'll do a little bit of fishing, but yeah, we're just going to try some of his new rods and have a flick about with his lures and just see what it's all about. Right, so we're just going round, just leaving the berth, going to go round through the north and pick Matt and his brother up, and hopefully we'll get out and catch some fish. So we're just leaving the lock now. I'm here with Matt and Richard. Can you grab that fender in that side? Yeah, we're going to hit out onto a bit of a bank, and then we're going to try on a reef and see if we can snarl a couple of bass or whatever. We're going to be trying these new ones, these 20 gram DRX, and I'm going to have a play about with this new, this lovely new lure rod. So hopefully we'll christen it today. Right, okay, we just got out of here. It's a little bit windy, but we're going to have a go. Well, what I tend to do is I tend to let them go down in that tide and then just flick them. Yeah. And that tide's working them lures, you know. I'm so used to looking at my units, you know. Right, okay, this is the second drift. I had a bit of problems with my camera to start with, getting wet.
Quite chuffed with the rods, if I do say so myself.
The rods? Yeah, nice action.
Yeah, it seems to be about right for this kind of thing.
Yeah. Are these all the same?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're all using either 8 or 8.5.
It's one of those banks where sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not, you know. Right, so we've just moved to this small reef. This is like a little rocky area, so we're going to try here. As I said, conditions are not fantastic, but we're out here, we're trying, and hopefully John said we might get a John Dory here. What depth we in, John?
18 metres.
Okay. What's that in feet? Still on it, John?
Oh yeah, still on it now, actually. It's working. It's like an area mark.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's on the rock myself in a minute. But I did all right here a couple of weeks ago.
Might pick a codling up. So what are the reels you're using?
There's a couple of prototypes. So this is, I think they're both pretty much full metal construction. This is a little bit heavier. It's not too far off.
No.
And then Rich is using a little bit lighter.
And that's a 4,000.
Lots of fish showing, guys.
Is there?
Lots of fish showing.
Good.
Yeah, just trying to look at the sort of 40 to 60 quid retail. Right? Because as you know, Mark, you get up to 100, 200. You're in the pen leagues, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I typically use, but we're trying to bring in stuff that's going to work for that sort of entry-ish price point. You know, not Mickey Mouse stuff, early mid-range. And that's the trick for next year. So we want to be able to sell a set, rod and reel. We're thinking of respooling it with braid as well.
Yeah.
So looking at a couple of different types of braid.
And they're good. They're nice. Bags.
Yeah, that's the first part. It's prototype. Got a few changes to make it a little bit more robust. But yeah, as a first attempt, it wasn't bad. It only arrived last month. Yeah, I can add a couple of details to it. Put a little rod holder there. Just make it a bit stronger.
Go on, John.
Yeah. There's quite a shallow fish with this one over there.
What do you think, Brian?
Pretty much scared.
Yeah. Right, so we've just moved on to the Horse of Willingdon, a little reef. So we're going to try here. Didn't have a lot of success on the last reef, showing a few fish down there, but we'll try here now. So we're down with 3 different types of lures, all drift. I'm using the DRX still. I quite like that, and obviously it's got the weight there. So this reef is a grabber.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a few quid's worth of your lures down here. We've been getting some nice codling on this one.
Oh, good.
Yeah, sort of, you know, up to 6 pound, and I think they fight better than the bass. They should be good.
So pound for pound, do you reckon they fight more?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, until they're sort of, you know, virtually to the top of the water, and then they sort of give up. You know, where the bass will fight right to the surface.
That's my impression.
15 metres here.
Yeah.
45 foot to you, Mark.
45 foot.
For you, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to change that app around so I got it in feet instead of meters. I'm a bit old school. We're marking fish then.
Yeah.
And once you catch, it'll break it, you know.
Yeah.
Once you get one,
Yeah.
that'll be all right. Right, so we're just moving around, trying to find these fish. We just moved to another part. I'll say the sea is quite challenging at the minute, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm in. Yes. No. Yeah, I don't want to lose it. Well, we're in, thank God, finally. Yeah, that's all right. That it's feeling all right. Oh dear.
It's one of the favourite little ridges there.
Well, I don't think it's.
It's gone a bit, isn't it? That's all.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's one on the. So that's nice for get your social media on that. Oh yeah, it's all right.
Perfect, good job, right.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's rod and reel. Rod and lure. I've got one here. That's not your best one, is it? Are we still in the money? Okay. All right, lovely. I'm on a like a charcoaly one. This one.
Black and silver.
These.
Yeah.
And what I found is if you let that line out a bit, like so what's your brother Richard, and that'll try and work that bottom a bit. I think that's where they are.
So what, a long way from the boat and then let it get down.
Yeah, I just literally flick it, because what that lure's doing is it's moving like that in that tide. So you just really don't need a lot of, just a little wrist snap really. Oh great, at least we got one. Yeah, Malcolm, the guy John got this boat off of, he's a renowned fisherman for years, John, isn't he? Real famous charter fisherman, and his boat went in to be anti-fouled and that, and he slept on here. He's got the boat next to John's. But he used to do he used to measure the distance casting and all of that, didn't he, years ago? You know, they used to do, and that, yeah, renowned fisherman, had some fish in. Yeah, and that rod handled that perfectly fine. soft enough. You know, where sometimes you'll find that the rods are not that's soft enough to allow it, you know. Right, so we've just come back over this same ridge where I got that small bass, so hopefully we're going to hit another couple. I'm down with that DRX lure, the 35 gram. So I was quite impressed actually how this rod, I'm so used to using my tenryus, but I'm quite impressed with the way that this rod handled. Lovely action on it. So let's see if we can get a big one, see if we can break it. I think that it's a good range if you can get something rod and reel and braid for 200 quid. Yeah. It's a good amount for someone to pay to start with, you know, and enjoy it. These are a perfect size for a boat. Wouldn't want them any more. Like I said, the 9 foot would be too much, really. I think mine are 7.6 or 8. I think that one's 8, that one's 7.6.
I think we might do a 7.6.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I don't know if you have actually seen your soul shads working. So, mate, they are absolutely epic. Epic. I mean, the only thing I've altered for the sea, because you haven't got the weight with them, so I put a leaded hook on, you know, and that's how I use them. But they're epic. I was showing John in the marina earlier that they literally, if you twist them, they spin, and they're awesome.
It's funny when you've got that confidence in them, you can often overfish these things with the paddle tail.
Yeah.
You have to have that confidence to work with.
Yeah, there you go, look, that's it. Fantastic. Let's hope the skipper don't knock it off the landing there. So I lost the footage of last night. It was a bit windy. This was the rod that I was using last night, a 5 to 35 gram, one that Drift have made themselves, and the lure of choice last night that did the business was this DRX 35 gram, sort of blacky silvery colour, weedless. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's only a silly little one really. Couldn't really get a lot of footage, it was quite challenging out there, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Should have some good stuff coming up. At the end of the video you'll see a prompt for another video. Watch that video, that one's really good, and then you'll see the Manic Fishing logo. Hit that logo, that's my subscribe button at the end. Please subscribe to the channel, it really means the world to me. And thank you so much everybody who has subscribed. Your support and comments and likes are second to none. It really means the world to me. But I have noticed 50% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It really doesn't cost you anything, and it means the world to me. So please hit that subscribe button at the end and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.